Hey guys, it's Tanessa Nicole. I want to talk about focus today. Focus. What have you been focused on? Do you know what you've been focused on? If you don't know, I want to give you some tips on how to figure out where your focus has been, as well as how to refocus on what's important because in life sometimes we get distracted. We allow little things. It can be because it's spring. Where I live, it's toying with winter and spring, but there's days the sun is out, and so instead of doing what we should be doing, we are out in the sun. Instead of doing, homework, like I mentioned in numerous videos, that's what I should be doing usually, and instead I'm on here hanging out with you all, but that's okay. So, anyways, focus. So I want to give you some tips on how to get your focus in the place it should be. And then for those that may not really be aware of what they should be focused on, I want to just throw out some ideas. So for some, it may be you need to focus more on your children. Some ways to deal with that is you can plan some dinners at home. Sit at the table, maybe cook dinner as a family, and then sit down and eat. Ask them how their day was, make it a screen free zone. So, no cell phones, no computers, no nothing like that. Another thing could be health. Maybe you have a health concern and you need to cut back on certain foods, maybe get more active. Those are some things as well. There's also the mental aspect. Some of us, we allow our minds to just run amok, like literally run amok, and we don't check it. And so those are three areas that I just want to cover briefly. And then, so let's say for the first one, we'll take the first one, the children, which I gave you some ideas of cooking dinner together, cooking dinner as a family, sitting down as a family and eating, having a no screen zone at the kitchen table so you can kind of get to know each other for the first time for some of you. If it's your health, then cut back on certain things. Always add in water. I don't think you can have too much water. And then maybe get more active. Go for a walk now that it's getting nice out. Maybe go for a hike. Maybe go to the gym. Maybe go swimming. There's a lot of different things you can do. For the mental, which for some, I think that can be more hard because it's an active thing. Like you're not going to work out 24/7. You're not going to spend time with your children 24/7, but your mind, that's with you 24/7. And so, some things you can do with that is write down some affirmations. I like to use scriptures. So, for me, one of the scriptures I use when I found my mind just really, like I said, trying to run amok is I use the scripture that He keeps me in perfect peace when my mind is on Him. Another one is, I don't know where it is, but I think I've quoted it on here before, and it's trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not unto your own understanding, acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct your path. And so I would break that down, and that could take me all day long to just think of first part, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And so I had to think about, where do I need to trust Him more? What areas am I not trusting Him? What areas did I not give to Him? So that's that part. So trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Again, I would break that part down. You get the idea. Each part I would break down. I got that tattooed on my finger. Actually, we can look and see. It's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is the scripture. So Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is the scripture that I meditated on certain days or certain times when I found my mind getting a little chaotic. It would remind me to put my trust in Him, because you know that if you're anxious about something, it's because you're not trusting in Him. And I know, like I like to say, some of you may not believe in Him or may not have a relationship with God, but I do. And so that's why I use that example, because that's what works for me. I like to tell the women when I go to the women's prison, you can't drug it away, you can't sleep it away, you can't drink it away. That anxiety and stress has to be dealt with. And so for me, the way that it worked was to get a Bible scripture and meditate on it. So yeah, focus. We're going to get back focused. So I want you to write down what it is, ideally three areas that you need to focus on. And then I want you to write down for every one, three things that you're going to do to focus on that area. And then keep it before you every day for 7 days and watch on day 8 if you don't have a complete shift in that area. Now, if it's something major with your health, I'm not saying that you're going to be miraculously healed, but what I am saying is, let's say that you never drunk water before. You're going to find by day 8, you're really going to be craving water because your body's going to be so used to doing it. And so, thanks for watching. This is Tanessa Nicole, and until next time, bye bye.